Alright, what is up everybody? It's your boy Wood, and today we're tackling the beast, the legend, the one and only New York City. Welcome to the Big Apple. If you're planning a trip to New York City, you won't want to miss these 10 must-visit spots. And let me tell you, must-visit is an understatement. This isn't just about ticking boxes on a tourist map. This is about this city getting its pulse under your skin. I've pounded this pavement, gotten lost in these streets, and found some serious magic. And I'm here to share the raw, unfiltered guide to the places that make NYC, well, NYC. This isn't going to be your grandma's travel guide, okay? We're diving in head first. These 10 spots, they're iconic for a reason, but I'm going to give you my take, the Wood take, how to really experience them, what to look out for, and why, even with all the hype, they still manage to blow my mind every single time. We're talking about the places that scream New York from the rooftops, the spots that will fill your camera roll and, more importantly, create those whoa moments you'll be talking about for years. It's about the energy, the people, the sheer scale of it all. So buckle up, charge your camera batteries, maybe grab a coffee. You're gonna need the energy, because we're about to go on a whirlwind tour of the city that never sleeps. I'm not just going to show you these places, I'm going to tell you they matter, what they mean to me, and how you can make your own unforgettable memories there. This is your essential NYC playbook, from me to you. Let's do this. Alright, first up, the place you literally cannot miss, even if you tried Times Square. Yeah, I know, some people say it's too touristy. And okay, they're not wrong, it is a tourist magnet. But here's the thing, you have to experience it at least once. It's like a rite of passage for anyone coming to New York. The sheer, unadulterated sensory overload of this place is something else. The lights, the billboards that are bigger than my apartment, the noise, the crowds. It's a full-on assault on your senses, but in a strangely exhilarating way. It's the beating, flashing heart of commercial New York, and there's an undeniable energy here that you just don't find anywhere else on the planet. When you step into Times Square, especially at night, it's like walking onto a movie set. Everything is brighter, louder, more intense. Look up. Those screens are stories high, blasting advertisements, news, art, everything all at once. It's a testament to human ambition, to capitalism, to the desire to be seen and heard. And the people. Oh man, the people watching here is next level. You've got folks from every corner of the globe, all just staring up in a daze, taking selfies, soaking it all in. It's a melting pot within a melting pot, a constant flow of humanity that's both overwhelming and fascinating. My advice? Don't just rush through it. Find a spot on those red steps, the TKTS booth, and just sit for a bit. Watch the world go by. Feel the rumble of the subway beneath your feet. Listen to the cacophony of sounds, the honking taxis, the street performers, the snippets of a dozen different languages. It's a symphony of urban life. It's not a place for quiet contemplation, that's for sure. It's a place to feel the raw, unbridled energy of a city that's always on, always moving, always trying to sell you something or show you something incredible. Now let's be real. You'll see the costumed characters, Elmo with a 5 o'clock shadow, maybe a slightly deflated Spider-Man. They're part of the scenery. Just be aware they're looking for tips if you take a photo. And yeah, things can be a bit pricier right in the square. But that's not why you're here. You're here for the spectacle. For that I'm really in New York City moment. It's a place that's constantly reinventing itself while somehow staying exactly the same, a chaotic ballet of light and sound. I remember my first time here just completely floored by the scale of it. It felt like the center of the universe. And even now, after countless visits, there's still a part of me that gets a little jolt walking through. It's like the city is showing off, flexing its muscles. So embrace the chaos. Let it wash over you. Take your photos, absorb the madness, and then, when you're ready, dive into the next adventure. Because Times Square is just the appetizer, folks. It's a place that's undeniably alive 24/7. Whether it's the middle of the afternoon or 3 in the morning, there's always something happening. It's the city's electric core, a place that represents the relentless drive and ambition of New York. You might love it, you might find it a bit much, but you absolutely cannot deny its power. It's a visual feast, a human circus, and a totally unique urban experience. Don't skip it. Seriously. Okay, after the sensory explosion that is Times Square, you're gonna need a breather. And that, my friends, is where Central Park comes in. This place is a miracle. Smack dab in the middle of one of the densest, most chaotic cities on Earth. You have this sprawling 843-acre oasis of green. It's not just a park, it's the city's backyard. Its lungs, its escape valve. And for me, it's where I go to recharge, to think, to just without the concrete and steel pressing in from all sides. The contrast is what makes it so special. The sheer size of Central Park means it's not just one thing, it's a collection of countless different worlds. You've got the wide-open sheep meadow, perfect for sprawling out with a picnic and watching the clouds roll by, with the city skyline peeking over the treetops. Then there's the conservatory water, where folks sail model boats, just like in the movies. You can get lost in the Ramble, a dense woodland area that feels miles away from any city, or pay your respects at Strawberry Fields, the John Lennon Memorial. Every corner you turn, there's something new to discover. One of my favorite things to do is just grab a bike, or my skateboard, and just cruise. There are miles of paths, some winding and gentle, others more challenging. You see every slice of New York life here. Joggers getting their miles in, families playing, couples strolling hand in hand, artists sketching, musicians playing. It's a real cross-section of the city, but everyone's a little more relaxed, a little more at ease. The park has that effect. It slows down the frantic New York pace just a notch, and the beauty of it changes with the seasons. Spring brings cherry blossoms and a fresh burst of green. Summer is all about long, lazy afternoons and outdoor concerts. Autumn sets the trees ablaze with color, making it unbelievably picturesque. And even in winter, dusted with snow, it has a quiet, stark beauty. There's never a bad time to visit Central Park, honestly. Each season offers a different vibe, a different way to experience its magic. It's a living, breathing entity that shifts and changes throughout the year. Don't feel like you have to see it all in one go. That's impossible, and you just exhaust yourself. Pick a section or an activity. Rent a rowboat on the lake, visit Bethesda Terrace and Fountain, and admire the incredible architecture and the Minton tiles. Or just find a bench, people watch, and let the city noise fade into a distant hum. The real joy of Central Park is finding your own little spot, your own moment of peace amidst the urban sprawl. It's about those personal discoveries. Ultimately, Central Park is essential. It's a testament to foresight, to the understanding that even in a city driven by commerce and construction, people need nature, they need space, they need beauty. It's a democratic space, open to everyone, a place where New Yorkers and visitors alike can come together and breathe. So, after the neon glow of Times Square, come here. Get lost for a few hours. You'll leave feeling refreshed, recentered, and ready for whatever else this incredible city has to throw at you. Next up, we're heading out on the water to see a true global icon, the Statue of Liberty. Now, you've seen her in movies, on postcards, everywhere. But let me tell you, seeing Lady Liberty with your own eyes, standing there on her island, torch held high, it's a different experience altogether. There's a weight to it, a history, a symbolism that really hits you when you're there. It's one of those things that can actually give you goosebumps, no joke. It's not just a tourist attraction, it's a pilgrimage for many. The journey itself is part of the experience. You gotta take a ferry to get to Liberty Island. And as you pull away from Manhattan, watching that incredible skyline recede, and then seeing the statue grow larger and larger on the horizon, that's a moment. You start to feel the anticipation building. Think about the millions of immigrants who saw this statue as their first glimpse of America, of a new life, of hope. That history is palpable. It's woven into the very fabric of this place. Once you're on Liberty Island, take your time. Walk around the perimeter. Get those classic photos, sure, but also just look up at her. She's massive. The craftsmanship, the sheer engineering feat of it for its time, it's impressive. And the views back towards Manhattan are pretty spectacular too. You get a whole different perspective on the city skyline from out here. It's a chance to reflect on what this statue represents. Freedom, opportunity, the American dream, for better or worse, it's all wrapped up in her copper green form. Now you go inside, even up to the crown, but tickets for that sell out way in advance, so you gotta plan ahead if that's on your list. Honestly, even just being on the island, walking around the pedestal and visiting the museum there is a powerful experience. The museum does a great job of telling the story of the statue, how she was made, how she got here, and what she's meant to people over the decades. It adds a lot of context and depth to just seeing her from afar. For me, visiting the Statue of Liberty is a reminder of the bigger picture. In a city that's so much about the now, the hustle, the next big thing, Lady Liberty stands as a constant, a symbol that has endured. She's seen New York transform, seen generations come and go. There's a quiet dignity to her that's really moving. It's more than just checking off a landmark. It's about connecting with a piece of history that still resonates today. So, yeah, it takes a bit of time. You got to deal with ferry schedules and security lines, but it is absolutely worth it. It's one of those quintessential New York experiences. Don't just sail past her on a harbor cruise if you can help it. Go to the island, stand at her feet, feel the history. It's a powerful reminder of the ideals and struggles that have shaped not just this city, but the entire country. She's a grand old lady, and she definitely deserves your attention. Chapter 4. Empire State Building, Touching the Sky NYC Style. Alright, let's talk about scraping the sky, the Empire State Building. This isn't just a tall building, people. This is Art Deco masterpiece, the one King Kong climbed. The one that for decades defined the New York skyline. Seeing it from the street is one thing, it's majestic, it's iconic, it pierces the clouds. But going to the top, that's a whole other level of wow. You feel like you're on top of the world, literally. And the views, man, the views are just insane. The journey up is part of the adventure. You walk into this grand Art Deco lobby, all marble and gold, and you can just feel the history. They've got exhibits about the construction, which was a mind-blowing feat back in the 1930s, built in just over a year. Then it's the elevator ride, shooting you up 80-something floors in what feels like seconds. Your ears might pop a little, but trust me, it's worth it. The anticipation builds with every floor you ascend, and then you step out onto the 86th floor observation deck. Boom! New York City laid out beneath you like a giant, intricate map. 360-degree views you can see for miles on a clear day. Central Park sprawling to the north, the rivers winding around Manhattan, the bridges connecting the boroughs, even out to New Jersey and beyond. It's breathtaking. You're high enough to feel disconnected from the street-level chaos, but close enough to still see the details. The yellow cabs looking like tiny toys. Nighttime is a whole different vibe. The city transforms into this glittering carpet of lights. It's incredibly romantic, almost magical. Seeing all those skyscrapers lit up, the endless glow stretching to the horizon, it's an unforgettable sight. If you can swing it, try to go around sunset. You get the best of both worlds, watching the city transition from day to night, the sky painted with incredible colors. It's a photographer's dream, but even just with your own eyes, it's spectacular. Now, there's also the 102 ND floor observatory, even higher up, enclosed in glass. It offers a slightly different perspective, even more panoramic. Whether you do both or just the 86th, the experience is incredible. It really gives you a sense of the scale of New York, its density, its incredible energy. You see how all the different neighborhoods fit together, how the geography shapes the city. It's like a living, breathing organism down below. The Empire State Building isn't just about the view, though. It's about the history, the architecture, the sheer audacity of building something this tall, this grand. It's a symbol of resilience, of ambition, of New York's constant reach for the sky. It's been the backdrop for countless movies and iconic moments. So, yeah, there might be lines sometimes, but it's a classic for a reason. Go up, feel the wind in your hair. It gets windy up there. And just soak in that unparalleled perspective on the greatest city in the world. Chapter 5. Brooklyn Bridge, walking or biking through history with a killer view. Next on the list is an absolute stunner, a true feat of engineering and a beautiful piece of history. You can walk right across the Brooklyn Bridge. This isn't just a way to get from Manhattan to Brooklyn, or vice versa. It's an experience in itself. The iconic Gothic arches, the intricate web of cables, the wooden planks under your feet, it's all part of the charm. And the views? Forget about it. Some of the best skyline views of Manhattan, period. Walking this bridge is like taking a stroll through the late 19th century. When it was completed in 1883, it was the longest suspension bridge in the world, a marvel of its time. Think about the incredible effort, the innovation, the human cost that went into building this thing. You can almost feel that history as you walk along the elevated pedestrian pathway, above the rumble of traffic. It's a tangible link to New York's past, and it's still serving the city every single day. The views are constantly changing as you make your way across. Looking towards Manhattan, you get that classic postcard shot of the financial district skyscrapers, with the East River flowing below. Turn around and you've got great views of Brooklyn, Dumbo, and the Manhattan Bridge. It's a photographer's paradise. But even if you're just taking mental snapshots, it's incredibly rewarding. There's always something to look at, some new angle, some interesting detail in the bridge's structure itself. The atmosphere on the bridge is always buzzing. You've got tourists from all over the world snapping photos, locals jogging or biking on their commute, vendors selling souvenirs or water. It's a lively, vibrant place. My advice? If you can, try to walk it early in the morning to beat the biggest crowds, or go around sunset for some truly magical light. And wear comfortable shoes, because it's about a 1.1-mile walk one way, but you'll want to stop and take it all in. Biking across is also an awesome option. There's a dedicated bike lane, though it can get a bit tight with pedestrians sometimes, so take it easy. But feeling the wind as you pedal across, with those views unfolding around you, it's a fantastic way to experience it. I usually like to walk from the Brooklyn side towards Manhattan, so you're facing that incredible skyline the whole way. It's just an epic approach to the city. The Brooklyn Bridge is more than just steel and stone. It's a symbol of connection, of ambition, of New York's enduring spirit. It's weathered storms, seen the city change dramatically, and it still stands proud and beautiful. It's free to walk, it's open 24/7, and it offers an experience that is quintessentially New York. Don't just look at it from afar, get on it, walk it, feel it. It's one of those things you'll remember long after your trip is over. Chapter 6. The Met Getting Lost in 5,000 Years of Awesome. All right, culture vultures and even you folks who think museums are stuffy, listen up. We're heading to the Metropolitan Museum of Art, or as everyone calls it, the Met. This place isn't just a museum, it's a universe of art, history, and human creativity spanning like 5,000 years. It's massive. Seriously, you could spend a week in here and still not see everything. But don't let that intimidate you, because dipping your toes into the Met is an experience unlike any other. The sheer scale of the collection is mind-boggling. You can walk from ancient Egypt, complete with an actual reconstructed temple, the Temple of Dender, which is insane, straight into a gallery filled with impressionist masterpieces by Monet and Van Gogh. Then you can wander through rooms of medieval armor, explore stunning Islamic art, or get lost in galleries packed with Greek and Roman statues. It's like a time machine and a trip around the world, all under one very, very big roof. My strategy for tackling the Met: don't try to see it all, you'll just end up with art fatigue. Pick a few wings or a few types of art that genuinely interest you. Maybe you're into Asian art or American painting or contemporary photography. Grab a map, make a loose plan, and allow yourself to get sidetracked if something catches your eye. Some of the best discoveries happen when you just wander. For me, I always loved the Egyptian wing and checking out the European paintings. And it's not just about staring at old things. The Met does an incredible job of bringing history to life. The way objects are displayed, the information provided, it all helps you connect with the people and cultures that created these incredible works. You start to understand the stories behind the art, the context in which it was made, and its lasting impact. It makes you think about what humans are capable of, both good and bad, throughout history. Pro tip: check their website before you go. They always have amazing special exhibitions, which are often worth planning your visit around. And if the weather's nice, head up to the rooftop garden. It's open seasonally, and you get incredible views of Central Park and the city skyline. Plus, they usually have some cool contemporary sculpture up there. It's a great place to take a break and process all the art you've just seen. Even if you think you're not an art person, I urge you to give the Met a chance. It's so much more than just paintings on a wall. It's about human expression, storytelling, craftsmanship, and beauty in countless forms. It's a place that can inspire you, move you, and make you see the world a little differently. It's one of New York's and the world's greatest cultural treasures. Don't miss the chance to explore at least a little piece of it. All right, let's talk about something uniquely, spectacularly New York Broadway. The lights, the music, the drama, the sheer talent on display. There is nothing quite like seeing a Broadway show. The theater district itself is an experience, with all the glowing marquees, the buzz of people heading to their shows, the palpable excitement in the air. It's a part of New York's DNA, and catching a show here is something you absolutely have to do at least once in your life. The range of shows is incredible. You've got the big blockbuster musicals that have been running for years with amazing sets and catchy songs that'll be stuck in your head for days. Then there are powerful dramas, hilarious comedies, and innovative new works pushing the boundaries of theater. There's truly something for everyone, whether you're a die-hard theater fanatic or a total newbie. Part of the fun is just looking at all the options and picking what speaks to you. Stepping into one of those historic Broadway theaters is an event in itself. Many of them are architectural gems, ornate and beautiful, with a sense of history. Then the lights go down, the overture starts, and you're transported. The energy of a live performance, with actors, singers, and dancers giving their all right there in front of you, is electric. You can feel the connection between the performers and the audience. It's a shared experience that you just can't replicate on a screen. The level of talent on Broadway is just staggering. These are some of the best performers in the world. The voices, the dancing, the acting, it's all top-notch. You're watching people at the absolute peak of their craft, pouring their hearts out on stage night after night. It's inspiring to witness that kind of dedication and skill up close. And the production values, the sets, the costumes, the lighting, it's all designed to create a complete immersive world. Now, tickets can be pricey, no doubt, but there are ways to snag deals. The TKTS booth in Times Square offers same-day discount tickets for many shows. A lot of shows also have digital lotteries or rush tickets if you're flexible and feeling lucky. It's worth doing a little research beforehand, or if there's a show you're dying to see, book in advance, especially for the really popular ones. It's an investment in an unforgettable experience. Going to a Broadway show is more than just entertainment. It's a New York institution. It's a celebration of storytelling, of artistry, of the magic that happens when talented people come together to create something special. Whether you laugh, you cry, or you just sit there in awe, you'll leave the theater buzzing. So dress up a little if you want, or don't, it's pretty casual these days. Grab a playbill and get ready for a night you won't soon forget. This is the heart of American theater, and it's beating strong. Okay, let's talk about a street that's famous worldwide, Fifth Avenue. Yeah, it's known for its super high-end shopping. Tiffany's, Saks, Bergdorf Goodman, all those legendary names. And walking past those stores with their elaborate window displays can feel like you've stepped into a movie. It's a world of luxury and glamour, and it's definitely an experience to see it all, even if you're just window shopping like I usually am. But Fifth Avenue is more than just expensive price tags. It's also home to some truly iconic New York landmarks. You've got the stunning St. Patrick's Cathedral, an incredible Gothic revival masterpiece that looks almost out of place amidst the modern skyscrapers, but in the best way possible. Then there's Rockefeller Center, which we'll get to in more detail. And you can't miss the New York Public Library's main branch, with its majestic lion statues, patience and fortitude, guarding the entrance. It's a real mix of commerce and culture. The window displays, especially around the holidays, are an art form in themselves. Stores go all out, creating these magical, intricate scenes that draw huge crowds. But even year-round, there's always something interesting to see. It's like a constantly changing outdoor art gallery. I love just strolling down, coffee in hand, and seeing what creative concepts they've come up with. It's a feast for the eyes, and it doesn't cost a dime to look. And the people watching on Fifth Avenue? Top tier. You see it all, the super fashionable, the tourists from every corner of the globe, the busy New Yorkers rushing to their next appointment. It's a real cross-section of the city, all set against this backdrop of opulence and iconic architecture. It's a great place to just soak in the vibe of Midtown Manhattan, to feel that bustling, aspirational energy. You don't have to spend a fortune to enjoy Fifth Avenue. Grab a pretzel from a street vendor, pop into one of the more accessible stores if you want, or just enjoy the walk. For me, it's about the atmosphere. It's about seeing these places I've heard about my whole life, seeing them up close. It's that breakfast at Tiffany's feeling, even if you're just peering through the glass. It's part of the New York fantasy, and it's fun to indulge in it for a bit. So, take a walk down Fifth Avenue, start up near Central Park and head south or vice versa. Admire the architecture, marvel at the window displays, soak in the energy. It's a quintessential New York experience that gives you a taste of the city's glamorous side, but also connects you to some of its most beloved landmarks. It's a street of dreams for sure, and it's definitely worth exploring. Just maybe leave your credit card at home if you're on a budget. Alright, we just talked about Fifth Avenue, and right in the heart of it, you've got another absolute must-see Rockefeller Center. Most people know it for that gigantic Christmas tree and the ice skating rink, which are totally iconic and magical if you're here during the holidays. But let me tell you, Rockefeller Center is a destination year-round with a ton to see and do. It's a real hub of activity and classic New York Art Deco architecture. First off, there's Top of the Rock, the observation deck at 30 Rockefeller Plaza. This is hands down one of my favorite views in the city. Why? Because from here you get an unobstructed view of the Empire State Building, which you obviously can't get when you're the Empire State Building. Plus, you get sweeping views of Central Park to the north. The observation deck has multiple levels, both indoor and outdoor, so you can really take your time and soak it all in. Sunset from here? Chef's kiss. The plaza itself is always buzzing. In the winter, it's the skating rink and the tree. In warmer months, they often have outdoor dining, art installations, and events. The whole complex is a masterpiece of Art Deco design, with incredible sculptures like the golden Prometheus statue overlooking the rink area and the flags of the United Nations member countries adding a splash of color. It just feels grand and important, like you're in the middle of something significant. And of course, this is home to NBC Studios. You can see the Today Show being filmed through the windows on the plaza on weekday mornings, which is kind of cool. They also offer studio tours if you're interested in a behind-the-scenes look at how television gets made. And right nearby is Radio City Music Hall, another Art Deco gem and home to the legendary Rockettes. So the whole area is just packed with entertainment history and landmarks. What I love about Rockefeller Center is that it feels like a self-contained little city within the city. It's meticulously planned, beautifully designed, and always has something going on. Whether you're there to go to the top to see a show, to grab a bite, or just to wander around and admire the architecture, it's a place that draws you in. It's got that classic New York energy, but it also feels very organized and accessible. So don't just think of Rockefeller Center as a Christmas-only spot. It's a major New York landmark that offers incredible views, stunning architecture, and a vibrant atmosphere any time of year. It's a great central point for exploring Midtown, and it perfectly captures that blend of commerce, art, and entertainment that makes New York so unique. Definitely put it on your list and make sure you look up, look down, and look all around. There's beauty in every detail here. Last, but definitely not least, we're checking out one of New York's coolest and most innovative public spaces, the High Line. This place is genius. They took an abandoned elevated freight rail line that was slated for demolition and transformed it into this incredible urban park. It winds its way along the west side of Manhattan, about 30 feet above the streets, offering these unique perspectives on the city and the Hudson River. It's a total game changer for urban renewal. Walking the High Line is like taking a journey through a curated landscape of gardens, art installations, and seating areas, all with the city as your backdrop. The design is amazing. They've incorporated the old railway tracks into the landscaping, so you get these constant reminders of its industrial past. The plantings are thoughtfully done, changing with the seasons, and designed to look a bit wild and natural, like nature reclaiming the structure. It's a beautiful blend of old and new, industrial and organic. What's so cool about the High Line is the views you get. You're not way up high like an observation deck, but you're elevated enough to see over the traffic, into art galleries, and across to the river. You'll pass by new, super modern architecture, old warehouses, and vibrant street art. It gives you this constantly shifting panorama of the Chelsea and Meatpacking District neighborhoods. It's a fantastic way to explore this part of town from a completely different angle. There are all sorts of interesting spots along the way. Benches cleverly built into the landscape, overlooks where you can watch the city streets below, like the 10th Avenue Square, which is like an amphitheater looking down on the traffic, and even food vendors in the warmer months. They also have a program of public art, so you'll often stumble upon cool sculptures or murals. It's a park that encourages you to slow down, to look around, and to discover little details. Accessing the High Line is easy. There are multiple stairways and elevators along its length, which currently runs from Gansevoort Street in the Meatpacking District up to 34th Street near Hudson Yards. You can hop on and off as you please. It's a great way to connect different parts of the West Side, and it's right near other attractions like Chelsea Market, which is an awesome indoor food hall, and the Whitney Museum of American Art. The High Line is more than just a park. It's a testament to community activism and visionary design. It shows how cities can reimagine and repurpose old infrastructure to create something beautiful and beneficial for everyone. It's become a beloved spot for both New Yorkers and visitors, a place to stroll, to relax, to meet friends, and to just enjoy a unique slice of city life. It's a perfect example of New York's constant evolution and creativity. You gotta walk it. There you have it, folks. These are the top 10 spots you absolutely must visit when you're in New York City. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel tips and guides. But honestly, this list, it's just a jumping off point. It's a taste. Because New York City, man, it's got endless layers. These 10 places will give you an incredible foundation, a real sense of what this city is all about, from its historic grandeur to its modern-day hustle. But the real magic of New York happens when you start to explore beyond the big names, when you get a little lost, when you stumble upon that tiny coffee shop or that hidden street art or strike up a conversation with a local. This city is a living, breathing thing, constantly changing, always surprising. So use this as your launch pad, but then go out and make your own discoveries. Find New York. Find the spots that speak to you, the experiences that light you up. This city has a way of getting under your skin, of challenging you, of inspiring you. It's a place of dreams, of grit, of endless possibility. So come with an open mind, comfortable shoes, and a willingness to be amazed. What did I miss? What are favorite NYC spots? Drop a comment below. Let's keep this conversation going. Thanks for hanging with me, Wood, on this tour. Now get out there and experience it for yourself. Peace.